Hello, Joey.
Hello.
How's your day?
Well, it's actually going pretty damn annoying with these damn villagers.
Whoa, no shit! You killed over 50! What is wrong with you?
Well, they weren't. They kept on changing. Fucking what is it? The leader village or the villager leader, which really decreases the spawn rates of iron golems. But no. Apparently, you fucking Bedrock is just retarded like that, and they just love changing and randomizing everything. So that's just lovely.
So they like changing what? Professions?
But they burned down the village. I'm pretty sure it was in El Mariso by accident. Whoopsie.
So no. So leader of the village is basically like whoever is like basically who summons the most amount of golems, I guess. And where the center of the village also goes to. And the center of the village can either be the bell or be the villager who is the leader of the village. But if the leader of the village keeps changing, the center of the village also keeps changing. And I need the center of the village to basically stay at one place so I can merge 4 different villages together in one area. But no. I've probably killed well over 50 plus more villagers. So it's not even just like half a dozen. I've probably killed enough for the entire iron golem farm.
Damn.
And I've wasted so many potatoes because of this. Stop trying to fuck your sister.
What?
Anyways. No. Like... I've spent countless nights on Minecraft trying to get the add at least one villager at a time, and they just kept on changing.
I'm gonna join this VC back real quick.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Okay.
He's gone. He's dead. He died on us, guys.
So, elaborate. Okay, no. Let me actually clear this up real quick. Just get it clarified. Right. So, you killed over 50 villagers because the villager center kept changing.
Yeah.
Because villagers kept outperforming each other.
Not outperforming. So what's going on is, so when you add a new villager, basically, for whatever reason, Minecraft likes to change the leader of the villager to some new, like villager who just entered the new village. Even though the leader of the village should stay as the leader of the village as long as he has a bed. But no. Whenever you add one, it chooses a new one, and it kind of goes in order of who is the new leader of the village. And if you introduce a new villager as soon as the old one dies, it then just randomizes who is the new leader of the village, and it doesn't. It just continues to do this for some reason.
Oh.
And I've chunked aligned it, I've checked it, I made sure everything was put in correctly, and it continues to persist what I don't want it to do.
Yikes.
How do the villagers feel about being mass killed, though?
For that particular reason, the fact that it keeps doing that over and over, you've decided to kill 150 villagers.
Yeah, because it doesn't keep it. This is an iron golem farm. I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear cut and clean where I'm where I stand. I'm continuously killing these villagers, and if y'all don't know how to stop it from having the leader of the village keep changing, then I'm all ears. But it don't seem like you guys have any idea.
Right. So.
Here?
I do not have many. I'll get back to you on that. But it seems like if new villagers and then the leader continues to be randomized every time they do, then stop new villagers from being introduced.
I need 20, and I need 20 per village.
Okay. So I'm guessing you have upwards of that amount.
Yeah, I have well over 20.
Well, probably not as many villages have that anymore. Killed upwards of 50.
I've killed, so several equivalents of villages, and they just decide not to work.
Okay, so villages.
And sometimes actually, it just randomly changes the leader of the village when they wake up the next day. Actually,
has to do with gold farm.
Huh?
What does the leader of the village have to do with your goal of iron golem farm?
I just told you it increases the efficiency of iron golem spawn because you can have if you have 4 villages in a certain area, which is what I'm doing. You can create at least 2 iron golems per village. So just create like another 4. So that's like what 16 iron golem? No, that's just 8 iron golems per village, and then that's creating about like the equivalent of 1,400 iron 1,400 bars per hour, and the golems produce about between 1 to
producing the efficiency of your farm
at best 5. But if the leader of the village isn't in the center where I need it to be, and the other villages are trying to be merged, they just go to one big village, which dramatically decreases the spawn rates.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that they're over here, like, going to different villages and mingling, doing what normal people do. And,
No, a village... that's not how this iron golem farm works.
Okay, so this iron golem farm, you're trying to optimize the spawn rate of these iron golems so you can farm for resources.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Yeah, you're right.
Stopping you from hindering you from full progress. Simply because they're close enough to another village to want to go on over.
No, okay. When you in Bedrock, for whatever reason, when you grab, because you can have several villages in a certain area, which is a good thing, but the fucking villages, when you grab the first one, the second one, and you're trying to get at least 2 of them, and the first one isn't like mingling with each other because it keeps on changing the leader of the village. Because when you add new villagers, it keeps on choosing a new leader for some reason, and you gotta kill the fake one because it doesn't want to work. So if you can't get the first one done, then you can't get the second one, or the third, or the fourth, which just ruins this whole process of getting more villages and more iron and golems and iron bars. Because the first one isn't getting done because the leader of the village keeps on changing for whatever reasons.
They keep changing every time a new villager is introduced.
Yes.
Perhaps we could get multiple people in the operation and have them all delivered at once, so that would not happen as often.
That doesn't work.
I tried it, Sean.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to head out now.
How else do you think that 50 plus villager count got increased dramatically?
Damn.
I tried to bring the whole thing. Didn't grab the villager who is the leader. Didn't work.
I tried spacing them further apart. Like any couple.
Of course, and I tried bringing in them directly. I tried switching the villager out, and they keep on doing it. Because because they keep on waking up, they keep on changing for some reason as well, which is baffling. Why?
So, these people, they're hindering your progress in your iron requirement. As a result, you commit mass murder.
I guess. If you see it that way.
Ending lives over. Remedial resources.
How to stop a, because this is villager leader. If y'all don't know how to do it, then I'll continue just on my search on how to stop having a changing villager leader. This is making me have a headache.
Would you say that it's perhaps ruffling your jimmies?
You know what? The concentration camps are one thing, but it's another thing entirely. It's a lot more acceptable for you to commit mass murder because they hindered your progress on gaining materials.
Well, I also let them burn a little so I can see who becomes a villager.
You really let them have it, didn't you?
I don't know what you're trying to get here. I'm trying to
get at is killing multiple, and I repeat, multiple. Like, I'm like 500% sure that it's at the least 90 now. So
probably
you're committed technical mass murder.
Definitely 100 something because I've killed 1 village, 2 villages, 3. Yeah, that because I just introduced another, and then another. Probably 80. 80 villages equivalent.
Oh my god.
80 villages.
You kind of lost count after the first 40.
Well, by accounts, that means that you've committed genocide in the hopes of having future villagers be more aspiring to assist you in your goal of making iron.
I call this at all.
Alright, hold on. Let me just do some math here. 80 times 20, 1,600.
This fucker is actually committing genocide.
Well, that's gonna be how many villages. Unless y'all know how to stop the villagers from fucking changing, because that is getting really annoying.
The average time served for murder, according to the first Google search that pulled up, is 11.2 years. And considering 80 times 20 is 1,600, that's 1,600 villagers who you've popped a cap in. That times 11.2 is 17,920 years you're potentially looking at behind bars, buddy.
Gives it. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
So it's practically life with no chance of probation. Good luck getting out of this.
See what you say.
You'd better keep your next moves smart, buddy.
I don't think this is how a villager iron golem farm works. I think y'all just. I don't think y'all know how to help.
This isn't an audit, dude. This is another audit.
Yeah, no, it still seems a little goofy, a little stupid.
No one else seems a little stupid. No,
I mean, let's be fair. Let's be fair. There's a brokey and another brokey, and then someone who's trying to get down and have a reasonable chat of how genocide and how this is all adding up. Well, I don't see the problem here as, let's be fair, that wasn't me. I don't talk like a Southern Californian Texas person. Okay, let's get that first. 2, I don't know where you got this idea, but I think y'all are a little slow, a little stupid, maybe.
Not only are you denying a crime you admitted 2 minutes ago.
No, I don't talk like that. I don't know that. I think, genuinely, this is my opinion, I think you're just bad at your job, and I don't think you know anything.
Here's what I do know. That you're a fraud.
No. And this is what I also know. You're also yourself a fraud, as you don't know. I don't think you know anything. I don't think you know what laws you're dealing with in here. I don't, because this is not national. This is not federal. I think you're just trying to. I think you're like one of those vegan activists. You're like one of those vegan activists.
Keep this going while I go take my meds.
Vegan activist.
That's what I'm getting here. And if I'm right,
What you compare it to them?
Yeah, because you definitely do seem like it.
Really? I seem like the guy who just blabbers on and on, and I don't know what I'm talking about. If I didn't know what I'm talking about, I wouldn't be doing this.
No, you do definitely see. There's a lot of people who will do something and blabber on a lot. Like several 100,000 people in this world does that same thing, and I think you're part of those people.
Oh, yeah. Such violent words.
I highly doubt that you don't actually have any idea what you're talking about. Because what rules are we basing these accusations or these so-called things that I've done? Because you can't. You're saying I've killed all these people. Yes, I've said that. But have I actually kept record? Is there any proof that these actually happened? That's what I'm saying. It just seems like you're just taking it by word.
How are you saying that you did?
I don't know, man. What I'm getting here is you don't know the law. And what I'm also getting here is you also don't know what person you're dealing with.
Oh my god, you did not just pull that card right as I come back.
I did. And I still stand by it. I genuinely think he's just here as a vegan activist, trying to protect those chickens or whatever, like standing in front of a stupid truck. Like that's what I'm getting here.
I'm no vegan. I'm not vegan.
He seems like the type of guy to go ahead and say if you eat a marshmallow, you're a mass murderer.
Dude, if you eat a marshmallow, if you commit mass murder, you're a mass murderer.
I don't know. That's the type of vibe I'm getting off of this man. Oh no, not really, man. I can't. Let's be fair. You're more of a child.
If this actually happening and you didn't do it.
Well, if you're doing an audit and you're having sir, you have killed. You should be punished. This is the time you're going to be served. Come up with some proof. Maybe think about it for a second. Come by the land, watch. Grab the
coming from another person.
Discuss about it.
If I don't have proof that you've actually gone and done what
never how you coming out to me and saying these things.
All right, but where's your proof that you didn't?
Because there's no showing of it happening. There's nothing that has any actual showing. Yeah,
you literally said you did it.
I said yeah. But I'm not, there's also, I said, I will kill Morris, but have I killed Morris? I will blow up an entire country. No one has actually blown up an entire country besides, a few people.
Besides personal.
Yeah, besides,
we did decimate no land, and now they do, in fact, have no land.
But I have never said, I said I will blow up people's countries. Have I? No.
You said you will. But you said, and Morris said that you did kill.
Let's be reasonable here. How long does it take a breeding factory to go? Oh, it takes a few fucking hours. And if you want a good amount of villagers, you gotta have a good amount of potatoes. And
you say a breeding factory? What kind of inhumane conditions are you subjecting these villagers to?
Yeah, exactly.
Breeding, they're not. They're just villagers. I think that
they're just villagers.
Racism in the court. This motherfucker's a racist.
They're racist.
Bro does not believe in villager rights activism.
How dare you?
I stand as this is going because it seems like no one really has evidence, and we're all just taking it by word of mouth. And y'all just kind of he said he killed this many things. He must have done it. I mean, yeah, I could. That I mean, it's either yeah,
To be
I
fair,
probably did do it.
you
Or
have already done it. Why did you say you did?
happen. I'm fucking emphasizing the fact that both of these statements can be true or false. So you can't actually say that without actually having a baseline of a true statement. If you're trying to say, if you're trying to
How about this? I have
an
an idea.
argument,
How
you're trying
about
to
we
have
send a group of people on the behalf of this audit to El Muertos, and then we investigate the conditions of the villagers that are living there.
As the judge of this court, I approve this idea.
what? I mean, there's no law taking into like federal laws. That would be one that doesn't make sense because you guys can't do that because I'm not part of the IRF. Two, that's also
Because
just
you're not part of the IRF, it gives us even more reason. We can't trust you.
The IRF is merely a group of
that's-
allied nations.
yeah. You guys can only do that to each other. That is not how a nation, any group of like national groups do. Unless I join the IRF, then you can go ahead and do that. There are laws in any anarchy area, so you can't actually do that. That is
There are no laws in anarchy areas, so there's no law against it.
yeah. So one, that's stupid. You can't say it. You can't go ahead and say we're gonna enforce rules where there's no rules that are enforced.
But you legally cannot stop us. There's no laws. There's nothing stopping us from coming over there and doing a quick little check.
You can't actually put me behind anything because it's out of your court. It is not a part of this little area that you guys are in. So really,
Well, you're an anarchist. You have no laws. You don't fucking count. Anyways.
yeah, but in the same right, I don't have to go to court, and in the same right,
So if you
I
ever
will
enter
actually-
Quincy or any Lutheran city or any IRF-sponsored place, you're
So
behind bars.
then, really, it doesn't really matter if it does end up to fruition of what you want or doesn't, because you can't do anything about it legally.
All right.
There's
So
nothing
you
you
can
can
do
do about it.
something about it if you somehow
There is
enter
no
our
can do.
territory at any point.
Cause war, but then that's just war that's a war that just means nothing. Legitimately, what it really looks like, in my view, is you're trying to enforce laws that are upon someone's free will, and you're trying to say that this is how it's gonna go because even though this is not you're not part of our group. We can't actually
We are
put you in bars.
merely activists for villager rights.
Joey, think about this. So until we can do further action, what we can do is the IRF can put sanctions on your country so that you can no longer buy totems or buy rockets from us, and you will have to use local infrastructure and factories to produce your own goods instead of buying from the IRF.
Yeah, that sounds like it was the case any fucking ways. I don't really get this because you can't really put sanctions on my land because one. That's you're not.
Bro, the audit thing is
taking
just for shits and giggles. Don't take it too seriously.
Be free. As far as like making like buildings, but like as far as like trying to claim land that isn't yours, that just not gonna fly.
Look, man. This audit thing's a bit. Don't take it too seriously.
I know. I'm just letting you know. I mean, this is, after all, just a bit of like this deception and just a bit of like trying to say, you know what, you can't actually do anything because there's no laws. But this is a free country and I'd be fair. Let's be fair.
Well, what
I will
automation
still
can do is they can put sanctions on your country so that it is more difficult for you to buy goods from those other countries.
Sanctions as in like around my area, or like sanctions as in on your like going into my land and trying to claim.
As in you have to pay extra to buy stuff from us.
Not like I was buying shit anyways, but I digress.
Yeah, you're buying shit anyway, so therefore, if you have to pay extra now, it'll be more difficult for you to acquire.
I said I wasn't.
Yeah, he said he wasn't.
Oh, that's my bad. I didn't hear that properly. On the contrary, I actually do believe we did have a deal set in place some time ago for rockets.
No.
Okay. I guess the declining
That leverage did not mean anything.
gunpowder farm has taken over the market in El Muertos.
That meant nothing to me. That little like you can't. We'll have to charge you more is a very weak statement and has no actual value to me.
We can freeze all of our markets in relation to your countries. Your country.
I feel like we're poking at a bear that just doesn't exist here, Morris.
Yeah, it really does not affect me.
Well,
That's
He's
you're
clearly not interested in our market.
let's be fair here. Let's be fair. If you're trying to do this, it really doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, you're trying to say we're gonna make you pay up more. You fucking anarchist. Okay, I was kind of already making my own shit, but I guess I'll just double down and not pay for anything and just do my own thing, which was already what I was doing before, which really doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the long run.
It might not, but we need to do
You
something.
can't really say anything or do anything that's going to affect
arrest him
ours.
as soon as he steps foot onto our land.
Exact. That's what I was proposing earlier. But
There's
I digress.
always that still really doesn't mean anything to me.
So just don't step foot on our property. Just fuck off eternally.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's already any fucking ways. I mean, I digress. You know, we're just gonna ignore the announcement that Morris made a few days ago, saying we'll kill any anarchists and people affiliated with that. So I'm gonna just disregard about that
Did you
and
know
pretend that this actually has meaning, even though it really doesn't.
And Felinia and Nolan, not Mysterioso yet, but Felinia and Nolan have actually laxed their restrictions on Decline and El Muertos because we have seen you as anarchists that are less of a threat to the IRF, and therefore you are now freely able to roam.
It still really doesn't. It didn't really matter a whole much. It still seems
we have bigger enemies on our eyes, is what we're trying to say here, like Isaac and Dakota.
Yeah.
They're literally
Bigger fish to fry.
they're literally terrible at everything. Besides, Isaac actually might pose a problem, but not that much of a problem because he has no resources to his name whatsoever at the moment.
I
feel like Dakota's the biggest threat to server safety right now.
Trust me, as someone who's dealt with Isaac in the past, as the second person to ever be in Placeville who's seen Isaac's doings against it the longest, I know that he is very good at being a sneaky little bastard.
How so?
Potion of Invis does make you invisible.
He's probably gonna make a few of those, dig a couple tunnels.
He can't escape locator maps.
He's up to mischief.
Actually,
no
you
good.
can escape locator maps. Put a carved pumpkin on your head.
Or literally any mob head.
You could also just put an invis potion. There's that.
Oh, it doesn't mask you from the locator maps.
It does, don't it? Unless they change that.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but
I'm pretty sure it does.
We'll have it tested. We'll have it tested for the case of the court.
Visible.
For the queso?
Shut up. Shut up. You look like queso.
Shut up, bitch.
Is this case over?
Yeah, case.
Are you officially
It
pronouncing
didn't even felt like a case because you couldn't even.
Case closed. Audit finished. Audit finished.
That couldn't be done.
This is an anticlimactic end to the audit, but here we go. No more.